Hello, my name is Shannon from Life Sparks Learning and welcome to Kid Sparks. Today we are going to be having a look at the brain. This is your brain. Well, it's not your brain, but you know what I mean. Your brain helps you remember things, to work things out, to categorize information, and it even tells your body what to do and when to do it. Knowing about your brain and how it works is actually really important for your learning. The part of your brain that does the most thinking for you is called the cerebrum. The cerebrum are where your memories are stored, but it's also where you do most of your thinking. You know, the stuff that you have to do at school. The cerebrum is separated into two halves, or hemispheres. We have the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere. You might be sitting there thinking, Shannon, why do I need to know about this? Well, your brain is made up of lots of little pathways. These pathways are called neural pathways. These are where most of your thinking happens. These pathways send signals and thoughts around your body and throughout your brain to help you do basically everything that you do on a daily basis. But this is where it gets interesting. You see, the more you think a particular thought or practice a particular skill, like playing the piano, learning to ride a skateboard, practicing your math facts, the more you do those things, the stronger those pathways become. So if I practice and practice and practice a skill, that neural pathway in my brain is going to get thicker and thicker and stronger, which means I will actually know how to do that thing a lot easier. Sometimes this can be called muscle memory, when your muscles will actually remember how to do something because you've done it so often. Those pathways, the neural pathways that you've created, those skills, have actually become so strong that it's an automatic memory for your brain and your muscles to complete. So when your teacher gets you to do something over and over and over again, don't dismay, they're just helping you build those pathways up. But did you know that this can sometimes be a bad thing? Like, have you ever had a habit that you just couldn't break? Or maybe there's something that you just seem to never be able to do. The more you tell yourself, oh, I can't do that, the more your brain is going to think, yeah, she can't do that, or he can't do that. That thought in your brain is going to become very strong the more you think about it. The more you keep telling yourself things, the more those neural pathways are going to stick and become bigger. You might have thought that you can't do maths so often that when you get a maths task, your brain goes into overwhelm and you can't handle it. The good news is we can change our neural pathways. Sometimes this might take a little bit of time, particularly if that pathway is super thick, but we can train our brain. This is where the growth mindset comes in. A growth mindset is a mindset or a way of thinking that tells your brain that you can do this. It just might take a little bit of time. So this week, if you have a negative thought about your learning, I want you to stop, retrack your thinking, and build a new pathway. You can teach yourself that you can do this. You can teach yourself that your brain isn't stuck, but you just need to build a new and stronger pathway. Sometimes it might take some time to build up those strong pathways, particularly when you've said negative things over yourself for a long time, but it's not impossible. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to because your brain is so amazing. It just takes having a growth mindset. Thank you so much for joining me today and hearing a bit about how the brain works. If you want to hear more about the growth mindset, why don't you click the subscribe button, like this video, or comment below. I would love to hear what you would like to hear more about on this channel. And don't forget, it only takes one spark to start your learning journey.